and it is the 2nd of October. I'm sitting in Germany. Yesterday was my mother's birthday, so she's 90 years old. I was actually going to go visit her, but since she's in Texas, hold on, let me get this light. Hey, but since she's in Texas, I couldn't go visit her because you see, I was born in Japan. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, see, I was born in Japan, and right now Donald Trump's making it very difficult for people who, um, yeah, who weren't necessarily born in the United States to get back into the United States. And so it's a little difficult to go into the details, but there's more to it than that. Plus the fact that I'm in Germany and I'm coming from Germany to America. Yeah, makes it difficult. So my mom just turned 90 years old yesterday. 90 years old. She was a long-serving member of the U.S. military. She was in the Air Force. She was a master sergeant or something like that. So like the highest military non-commissioned officer in the Air Force. So, and then my dad was a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force, and he flew in North Korea and also um, later flew cargo flights, C-130s and stuff like that. And I was born in Japan, so I can't go visit my mom because it's not going to be possible to be um, just be sure that I can go over there and go and visit and come back without any problems. So my mom said not to do that. So anyway, just want to I sent my mom birthday cake and flowers, just because I'm a good son. I'm trying to be a good son. So mom, I wanted to say, even though you probably will not watch this, hopefully somebody will show you this, and I want to throw a big shout out to my mom. Happy 90th birthday, mom. I love you. I miss you, and I hope that you are safe. Please take care of yourself and try to stay healthy. And please contact me anytime. So, with that, I'm going to go on, and we're looking at a serious situation. My mom is in America. I happen to be in Germany, but we're talking about the capitulation of a society, and that society is in America. Unfortunately, as a Republican, I sit in Germany and I think about the disintegration of the party that I am a member of. And this is for America not so good because Americans are losing their rights as far as press freedoms, as far as the ability to speak out against the government, to say anything against Donald Trump's policies or anything like that. Like if you disagree with what he says, you're the enemy. See, and it's not supposed to work like that. So I just wanted to take a moment today to discuss some things that maybe people aren't discussing. Number one, most importantly, the Epstein files. Okay. When the Epstein files come out, you're going to find out that Donald Trump's role in the Epstein situation was a lot more than what we actually are being told. Number one. Okay. I'm just going to put that out there. I'll draw it out later, but I'm going to tell you some other stuff that Americans aren't talking about. Everybody in Trump's cabinet, from I'm talking about from Bondi to every single one of them, from Kennedy to Hegseth, every single one of them has got an ulterior motive. They want something. They're trying to do something, and they're getting something. Their families are getting something. They're all using the position that they have and their access to Trump to get things done for their families so they can make money. Okay. So if you're just an American business person in America, you're going to have a lot of problems. You're going to have to jump through hoops to try to get some money from the government. But these people are making money hand and foot, hand over foot. I guarantee you. They're building prisons. They're being the middlemen for people who are signing contracts to work for the government. Hey, I'm telling you, don't think I don't know. It's not even that. Trump's own personal worth has gone up $5.1 billion since he's been in office. The fucker's been in office since what, January 20th? And he's made $5.1 billion. How much fucking money have any of you made in that 8 months or whatever? How fucking much money? Hey, what's up, Mr. Crazy? Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Really love to hang out with you and talk to you sometime. Listen, Donald Trump has made $5.1 billion. That's real. That's real. You know what I'm saying? That's real capital that he can work with, even though it's fucking mostly crypto money. Even if you liquefied before, if you liquefied his finances, it was probably maybe 500-600 million, no? Before the election. Really, not just really. If you liquefied it, probably about 500-600 million. So, but now, because of the whole crypto thing, and because everybody keeps on giving him fucking millions of dollars, such as YouTube, oh my God, Facebook, everybody keeps on giving this fool millions of dollars. And what is he doing? He's paying his attorneys, and they're just fucking tearing the courts up with these stupid indictments here. And he's using the DOJ as his personal attorney to attack opposition candidates, people who are from other ways of thinking opposed to his. Then you are the enemy. And the emoluments clause is what they're violating. Everybody in America needs to be writing to their congressmen, to their senators, and telling them this is not legal. And to the point of military in the streets, that whole thing is also not legal. Not for 1 second legal, okay? Now, this dude, Lawrence O'Donnell, he tears Trump to bits because I don't usually watch MSNBC, but I can respect somebody that speaks in a way that I can understand, and he lays it out perfectly. So I told you I was going to lay it out perfectly in regards to Trump and his situation with the Epstein situation, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, who likes a pedophile? Me, no. Okay, so, and it's difficult for men when they get older sometimes to just accept that, you know what I'm saying? They're a little bit older, they need to stick to their age category. But when some guys have so much money that they can just manipulate families and people to give their daughters or children to work in their clubs or to participate in their little pageants, then they're possibly a target for people like Jeffrey Epstein. So we all know, it's all been laid out in the timeline, that Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump were good friends, hung out Palm Beach scene, and I know the scene. I lived in Palm Beach for a while at that time, but I didn't hang out with those two. Okay, I hung out with other people. So it's very well known that Virginia Giuffre has said that she was in Mar-a-Lago at the time, and that's where Jeffrey Epstein met her. So there's a lot of other pictures and videos that have been out to see. And I'm talking about some really, really gross ones. Really gross pictures. Donald Trump French kissing like a 13-year-old girl. And he's like fucking 35 or something like that. I'm not sure how old he was. But let me tell you, that was sickening. Really sickening. And that's not the only one. I've seen more than one. Actual videos also. And I can tell you, They're just trying to hide the Epstein files, and that's why they do all this stupid shit that they're doing. But they're behind your back, as they're doing all this, hiding Epstein's files, doing all this stupid shit on the side to cause uproar. They're stealing money. They're stealing money from Americans behind their back, from their 401ks. I'm telling you, look, they stole all that information, gave all that information to Doge. Doge has got that information now in the hands of Palantir, and now they have a government shutdown. And that government shutdown is going to focus on how we can get the Democrats out of the way. And they already know who everybody is a Democrat, where you're working, if your job can be cut out or not, and then you're gone. And don't even think for a second that they're going to be able to be held to account, because the government is shut down and they got to cut some jobs. So the fact that your job got cut and you're a Democrat, oops, sorry, you know what I'm saying? It's automatic. So America is going to have to start taking really a serious look about how they're going to go further, because Donald Trump is willing to cut your job. He is willing to put you in jail, and he is willing to put everybody to the side, including the Supreme Court decisions in the future. So that means if he's not going to pay attention to the law, but yet he wants you to pay attention to the law, and he wants to restrict your freedoms to protest, to say anything. If you're a comedian and you say anything, oh my God. So I'm telling you now, wake the fuck up, America, because otherwise it's a capitulation of a society, and that society is the American society. And then I'm going to tell you one more thing to the one person watching this freaking stream right now. The Russians and the Chinese are in their best position ever since World War II to attack the United States home front, because of the incompetent people in command and in control of the nuclear codes. And I fear for the safety of all Americans. And I fear for the safety of Ukrainians too, because if America gets attacked, then Ukraine is not even on the table as far as what they're going to be thinking about. And they're going to be running around like a bunch of ants with their heads cut off. The only motherfuckers that knew anything the other day were the guys sitting in that audience. The two on the stage were a fucking couple of clowns. I'm Matt Fox. This is Matt Fox on the tube. I'm fucking pissed off. And I'm scared for the country that I love. I sit here in Germany, I'm safe. But who knows for how long. So, do what you got to do. Give me a thumbs up when you see this. And stay safe and stay strong. I'm Matt Fox. This is Matt Fox on YouTube. Stay tuned for what's up. It's coming.